Hello, good day to you all. Welcome to this class on effective marketing strategy. And I call this class 5 simple hacks to increasing your profitability as a business. In this class, we're going to be talking essentially on what is profitability, how do you increase your profit as a business owner, what does even profit mean? Once again, my name is Abayomi Adewumi. I'm a business development expert. My work experience has spanned working with businesses spread all over the different continents, from Europe to Americas to Africa. And I've worked for different companies, both medium, small, and large corporations, ranging from technology to FMCG to ICT to manufacturing to health, and it's been a role. The objectives for this class essentially is to define marketing and understanding the steps in marketing process, key elements in marketing mix, marketing rules, component of profit, and a very interesting thing I call the business chassis. Let's dive straight into it so that we can. Let's start from understanding marketing. So there's been a lot of fuss about marketing. When you say marketing, a lot of people say marketing and they confuse marketing with sales. Some people confuse marketing with advertising. Even many people cannot even explain what marketing means. And that's why you see people say, I'm searching for marketers, when what they need is maybe a sales professional, sales agent, customer success agent, and things like that. So what is marketing? According to the Chartered Institute of Marketing, marketing is the management of process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. The process of getting the right product and services to the right customers at the right place and price, using the right promotions and publicity. So in the second definition, you can see a mix of all the key elements of marketing. It's talking about getting the right product and services to the right customers. So the product has to be right for the customers. The customers have to be right for the product. And that's not the only factor to determine success. Again, it must be at the right place and the right price, using the right promotions and publicity. Let's take it a bit higher. Marketing is the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers. So essentially, it's talking about the whole business process, from the place of creating, to communicating, to delivering and exchanging the offerings that have value for customers. That's marketing. Another definition that I love is this. Marketing is simply meeting customer needs profitably. So whatever you're doing as a business owner, if you are not meeting your customer needs, you are not doing it right. If you are meeting your customer needs and it's not profitable for you, you are not doing it right. Marketing is meeting your customer needs profitably. And this is where it gets interesting. Marketing is getting the emotions you want from your target customers. We've been building on all these definitions, and I'm driving everything I've been saying is to drive us to this point. Those are all important things of what marketing is. It helps you to understand the whole process, but if there's any one sentence that brings together the essence of marketing, this is it. Marketing is getting the emotions you want from your target customers. So if the emotions you want from them is wow, the marketing is what creates that. If the emotions you want from them is I want this right now, then that's what marketing is. That's where marketing comes in. If the emotion you want from them is I love this, I'm going to tell everybody in my family about it, that is the emotions you want from them, and that is where marketing comes in. So There are a lot of things about marketing, and one key difference you can always understand about marketing and sales is marketing creates value, sales delivers value. Marketing is not, we have created a product, so we need to market it. Marketing is at the point of creation. You are creating with the end in mind, with the customers in mind. You are creating with the channels in mind. You are creating with the promotions in mind. You are creating with the processes in mind. You are creating with the cost in mind. That is marketing. Why sales at the other end is saying, oh, you have created this value, you have identified the target customers, give us this value you have created, we'll deliver it to the customers. That is sales. Then another one people confuse marketing with is advertising. Why marketing is the university, you can see advertising as a faculty, in fact, as a department. Because advertising is a subset of promotion. So you call promotions a faculty in the university, while you call advertising a department in the faculty. So marketing is the big umbrella that covers everything. So when people say, oh, I've created this program, my business needs a lot of money for marketing, most times when what people are saying is advertising, and which is wrong. Advertising is just one sub-channel of marketing. And that's why when you spend money on advertising without understanding your marketing, without having a marketing plan in place, the money you spent on advertising will go down the drain and it's a waste. So initially there used to be 4 P's of marketing: product, place, price, promotion. But now it has evolved, and now we have people, process, and physical environment. But essentially, I'm going to be focusing on the 4 P's here, which is product, place, price, and promotion. These are the critical components of marketing. So look at your product right now. This is getting very practical. And answer these questions about your product. If you are here to create a product, you have an idea, think about the product. What need does it meet? What need does it meet? The question is asking here is, what value are you creating? What need does your product meet in the market? Like, what problem does it solve? It doesn't have to be a grand problem. It could be something as simple as helping people to do something faster, helping people to do something easier. What does it eliminate in the market? What problem does it eliminate? What friction does it reduce? What value that is existing in the market is your product going to raise? Or what total new value are you creating in that environment? So that's what I call the ERRC model: eliminate, reduce, raise, or create. So use this to look at your product. Again, another thing to understand is you need to establish a demand market testing. You need to establish a demand market testing. So you have created that product, it meets a defined need. Who does this product meet their defined need? Who is just that your ideal customer? One thing I always ask people to do, and I'll ask you to do, is create an ideal customer profile. Say, okay, if I sell this, if I'm selling these glasses, who is my ideal customer? Now, understand them by, okay, an example, what is his name? What's his age or her age? Where does he work? How much does he earn? What does he like to do? You can take your demand market testing a bit higher to actually take this product and do sampling. If it's a product, if it's a service, yes, you can create sampling too by offering your services, a percentage of it free at a reduced cost, or a survey with the promise of giving people something in return when they do the survey. Another thing you need to understand is your unique selling proposition. These are the clear benefits and features that differentiate your product from competitors. So list your competitors, put your competitors down. Understand what are they selling, what is the product they are selling, what's their unique selling point of this product, what's the weaknesses you have identified, how are you going to differentiate yourself, and two ways, your benefit and feature. Benefit is different from features. Why the features is talking about what are the physical component of that thing that make it stand out. Benefit is talking what are those unique features going to deliver as a benefit to your customers. Is it a functional benefit? Is it an emotional benefit? And you need to understand your USP is not static. As your business evolves, as your processes evolve, as the market evolves itself, your USP also needs to evolve. Place is one of the most misunderstood principle in marketing. So many people have identified their customers, they've had a very good product, but where they are trying to sell it does not fit for their kind of customer. So you need to understand where your product is going to be sold to your customers. Are you going to be using WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook? Do you need a physical store? Do you need affiliates? Do you need retailers? Do you need wholesalers? Will it be sold in the traffic? Understanding the place where it will be sold is a very big difference for your business. Again, location where sales are made, also, like I said, intermediaries. So that's what place is talking essentially. Draw your route to market. From the point of creating this value, whether it's service or product, how many places do I need to pass through to reach my consumers? Can my consumer reach me directly? Do I have an intermediary in between? Do they have a place they need to get to? When you understand this, it helps you to build your product to withstand all these channels. Also helps you to impute your margin into it so that there is value being delivered all along the chains. Price, very important. The single most effective way of gauging how effective the value you are serving the market is the revenue you get back from the market. So, is the revenue you get back from the market. So it's very important to understand your pricing because this is what generates your profit. You need to understand the relationship between your cost, price, and margin, and profit or margin. So your cost is what it costs to make the product or service, including your time, materials, overheads. What's your value chain like? What's your selling price like? And then the difference between both is your margin. Promotion. You remember at the beginning, I talked about confusing advertising with marketing. So this promotion, another important P of marketing. This is where you have your advertising. So you need to consider who your customers are and how best to reach them. And before you do your promotion, and very importantly, before you can do a promotion effectively, one thing that is very key is market segmentation. You need to divide your overall target market into sub-markets so that you are not trying to reach everybody with the same message. So you can target them in the right way. Every age group, every economic bracket, every geographical zone have a way they want to be communicated to. So every promotion you're going to develop for them has to match them. And these are some of the tools you can use from your promotional mix. You don't have to do everything. In fact, not every method will work for your business. Some businesses don't rely heavily on advertising. They rely heavily on referral or direct marketing. So we have public relation, we have advertising, we have digital marketing, experiential marketing, direct marketing, and sales promotions. You can use any of these to promote your business. And a lot of people, especially people that sell online, focus so much on sales promotions and at the expense of their profit. You need to be very clear right now that everything you are doing here is going to reflect in the cost of your business. It's going to reflect in the bottom line of your business. This is an investment for the business. So you need to measure it by the returns you are expecting. I talked about market segmentation under promotion the other time. And some ways of segmenting your market, you can segment on behavior, usage, frequency, impressions, convenience. So you can pick your market and people that have been buying from you. You can segment them on usage, heavy users, mild users, occasional users. And how do you do that? You have a database that is storing how many times these people have bought from you in 1 month, how often they buy from you. You can use their character, their lifestyle, their personality, who they follow, who they listen to. You can use socioeconomic factors like their profession, their income, their location, their buying patterns. In fact, you can use their age and gender to segment your market. And we'll be talking a lot about the market. What is the market? The market in itself is divided into 4. We have the potential market, the available market, qualified available market, and the target market. Some other school of thought call it TAM, total addressable market, SAM, serviceable addressable market, and SOM, share of market or serviceable obtainable market. While potential market is talking about the total population who have interest in acquiring a product or who should be using your product or services. The available market is now saying, of those potential markets, how many of them have enough money to buy and are willing to buy? It's another thing to have money, it's another thing to be willing. So how many percentage of that market really have the resources to afford you and will be willing to patronize you? That's the available market. So this qualified available market is majorly for people that sell products that are legal. So of those people who are interested in your product, you will not classify people that are not legally permissible to buy it as your market. Say you are selling something like alcohol or cigarettes. Those are not, so anybody under 18 could want to drink alcohol, but that does not make them your target market. Then you have your target market or some share of market, serviceable obtainable market. This is a percentage of the available market you have decided to serve, looking at the resources available to you. So straight away, we're going to delve into marketing rules. These rules are very critical. If you're going to be successful with your marketing, successful with your business, you need to understand these marketing rules. 1, put 50% of your time and effort into investment and distribution and 50% into sales and marketing. So many people put 80, 90% of their time in creating the product. I want it to be superb. I want it to be excellent. You need to put 50% into marketing and sales because this is what generates the income for you to remain in business. Marketing is an investment only when you test and measure. Remember I said the other time, any promotional tools you've decided to use, understand that marketing is an investment. And for every investment, there must be an ROI, called return on investment. How much am I making back in returns on this marketing? If I invest 5 naira into marketing my business, how much am I going to make back? Or how much did I make back? If you have done something before, so you can benchmark it and understand, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do right? Buying customer, yes, you heard me right. You buy customer. It's an investment. So set your marketing budget by your acquisition cost. For every customer that have come to your business, there is a cost associated to having that customer. We call it customer acquisition cost. You spend 1,000 naira to run a radio advert for your baking shop. And 10 people come to your shop and you ask them, oh, how do you hear about that? And they say from the radio, from radio. So that means 10 people came to your business from the radio advert. So 1,000 divided by 10 means for every customer that walks into your shop, you have spent 100 naira to buy them. So whatever they are buying from you, must actually give you that return back either immediately or over time. And that will lead us to the next rule, which is talking about lifetime value. But coming back to your marketing budget, so I've spent 1,000 naira to get 10 customers. If I want to get 100 customers, how much do I need to spend? I only need to multiply my 100 naira per customer times 100 to understand that, oh, I need this amount of money to get this number of customers. Never chase market shares, go after wallet share instead. So market share is, I want to own 2.5% of the market, 3% of the market. In this era, especially in this new normal the whole world is in, should be more interested in how much your existing customers spend with you than chasing a new customer. Also, we have established a lifetime value view of the value of your customers and know their lifetime value. See, it's not enough for customers to buy from you. You need to establish the lifetime value. How long averagely does it take a customer that has patronized you to stay with you? Establish the lifetime value of your customers. Oh, it takes averagely, if this person buys from me now, an average customer buys from me over a 1 year period, then most time they drop off. That means the lifetime value is 1 year. Multiply the average transaction value, or they spend 100 naira per transaction with me every month. So times 12 months, that means the total value of this customer is this. So I must milk this relationship to get this value from this customer. Always aim to reduce your acquisition cost and raise your lifetime value. Always aim to reduce how much it takes you to buy a customer, a customer. And that's by optimizing your promotional, your advertising and promotions. You need to optimize it. Speak with professionals. If you're running Facebook ads, if you need a professional to help you reduce your acquisition costs, speak with them to advise you. And raise your lifetime value by the way you service your customers, be innovative, create packages for them, have a good customer relationship. Test and measure everything. Marketing is not an exact science of if I do this, I will get this. It's about testing and testing and testing. When you test, you measure, you adjust, and then you repeat. Test, measure, rinse, repeat. Test, measure, rinse, repeat. And lastly, understand that we are in the profit business. Say it to yourself right now. I am in the profit business. Make sure you say it until you believe it. You're not in the business of making people feel good about themselves. You're in the business of profit. And whatever it takes for you to do that profit, ethically, legally, you have to do it. If that involves making your customers the king, please do it. If that involves taking care of them exceptionally, please do it. So, to the last part of this class where I talked about component of profit, what exactly does profit mean to you? So a lot of people say I want to make more profit, but they don't understand what profit is essentially. So I'm going to break down the profit we've been talking about since in this over the next few slides, and we would be rounding up this class. So profit has 5 components. We have margin, average transaction value, number of transactions, conversion rate, and leads. And I listed them in that order, in the order of the most easy to work on to the least, to the most hard, to the hardest to work on. Number 1, increasing your margin is the cheapest marketing strategy. If I want to increase my revenue right now, I can just increase my margin. And there are 2 ways to increase my margin. I could either reduce my cost of operation or increase my selling price. Strategies for increasing your margin: cut low margin client or product or services, invest the save time and money in higher producing part of your business. There's something we call the Pareto principle or 80-20 principle, which says 80% of your result is gotten from 20% of your effort. Even in your business also, 20% of your product line gives you 80% of the revenue. Your job is to find out 20% of your product and invest more time into it so that you can get more margin. And one way you can do that is using the answer using the big portfolio matrix to understand which is my star product, which is my cash cow, which is my dog, and which is my rising unknown. Watch out for scrap, spoilage, and wastage. Yeah, you run a bakery, every little flour wasting, every little thing that you have not measured to the last thing is adding to your cost cost of production. So watch for spoilage, wastage, and scrap. So you might need to watch your supply chain to understand how to avoid wastages. Is it a quality issue on production? Are you poor at forecasting and keep too much supply on hand for order? Does it take you too long to sell your inventory and you lose part of its expiration? These are ways for things, questions you need to ask yourself so that you reduce your cost of production. Also, you can understand your pricing policy review. So many customers are afraid of raising their prices, even though they are delivering a lot of value to the customers. You need to ask your customers for a raise. They will not offer you the raise. And most times we are only hesitant because we think our customers will leave us. Your customer is not looking for the best price. Your customer is looking for the best value. That best value could manifest in form of price, but what they're actually after is value. They want to feel like they are ripping you off. They don't want to feel like you are ripping them off. So what you should rather do, rather than reducing your price to compete with any competitor, is increase the value you deliver and raise your price. 2, the second component, an average transaction value. Understand where your ATV comes from. Your ATV is simply your sales over a given period divided by the number of transactions over that period. Your sales is saying if 100 people buy from me today and I make 1,000 naira from those 100 people, averagely, how much does each of them spend with me? That's 1,000 divided by 100. That's 10 naira per customer. So your ATV can fluctuate daily or weekly depending on your business cycle. For example, for quick service restaurant and food retails, the average transaction value is always higher on weekend because people shop and buy in couples. So per transaction is always higher. And that's why you see on their weekdays, they try to push you to buy more, to spend more by doing promotions, doing buy one, get one free, BOGOF, doing buy this, spend this amount of money and get this discount. That is for them to be able to increase their ATV on the days that are normally low. Your ATV does not reflect how many people you serve, but rather how well you serve each customers. So it's only by serving customers well that you can upsell to them, and you can upsell things to them and say, you know what, instead of buying one of these and spending 100 naira, buy 2 of these and spend 180 naira. A good customer service is what can help you deliver such. What does ATV do for you? ATV help you reach your goals faster with fewer clients by increasing your average transaction value. These are the strategies you can use in increasing your ATV. You can upsell and cross-sell. You can bundle your offerings so that you force them to buy so many of your product or services as a bundle. Name the bundle, give it interesting names. Offer larger unit of purchase. I know a quick service restaurant that sells pizza that does this very well. They tell you spend up to 6,000 naira and you get this drink for free. And that thing also, you can increase your pricing, and your pricing, it works for your ATV also. And that way to increase your ATV is positioning yourself further up the market. So if you've been serving a lot of people in the lower socioeconomic class, you can take your business vertically upward and serve more premium clients. So when you serve more premium clients, the money they spend per time with you, the transaction value suddenly jumps up. Point of sale promotions, increase your horizontal and vertical penetration. So you can increase your ATV. If you try to do horizontal penetration, you're trying to get more customers of the same class, or vertical penetration, getting more customers of the upper class. The third one, increasing number of transactions, works magic on your profitability. Number of transactions is majorly speaking to the frequency of purchase. The number of times people come to buy from you, the more they spend with you within a period of time. So if you spend 2 times with me in a month before, if I do a promo that says, you know what, if you buy 3 times from me in a month, I'll give you an offer. Suddenly, I've made you spend an extra time with me. And one thing, another way people do here is asking for follow-up, BOGOF. You can use USP. You can use USP plus guarantee. You can use prompt resolutions of complaint and feedbacks. so that people can come back more often. Remember, velocity matters. The faster your turnaround time from order to delivery, the lower your overhead cost per unit produced. So the more customers you can serve per month, the more time they come and buy from you, the lower your overhead. Because whether you serve 1 customer or 20 customers, your overhead is constant. Your fixed cost is constant. 4, increasing conversion rate create more cash from available leads. So we are getting to this interesting part of increasing your conversion rate. This is the place where you convert more leads. So if 10 people ask about your business through all your channels and only 3 buy from you weekly, that means you have a 30% conversion rate. Imagine you increase that conversion rate to 50%. That means for every 10 people that ask about your business, you convert 5. And strategies for increasing this includes good salesmanship and royal treatment at the front desk. If what you run is an online business, then create a good salesmanship also is how you respond to people in DM. How is your page designed? Is it, can the customers serve themselves? Create a compelling value proposition. Do you have your sales line ready? Do you have your responses to frequent objections? In fact, if you have a website, have your facts ready. Have your facts ready, frequently asked questions, and answer the objections. That helps you to increase the number of people you convert. Address their pain point and objection. That's through your facts. Walk them through the 4 process of buying: awareness, interest, desire, action. Catch them with your creative advert, creative campaign, creative touch, which let them aware of your business, get them to be interested, create a desire in them, and get them to buy by closing the sales. Then we'll get to the hardest part of the marketing, the business chassis, which is increasing your lead generation will put more customers into your existing system. Your lead generation is more of the process that you use to attract interested prospects to your business. Set up a referral system so more people can ask about your business. Running social media adverts, running ad print, jingles, trade shows. Many of us, this is where what we actually do. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the hardest of any marketing to do because it's getting more people to your business. So it's very expensive. And if your business is not yet very solid on the finance front, this could be very hard to measure and is very expensive. So do it sparingly, not all the time. So this chassis here is what I use to work on business of people, and it combines everything we've talked about into a chassis. If you look at it, you will understand what I mean at a glance. Look at the first one. Say your lead is 1,200 and you have a 25% conversion rate. You'd have 300 customers. If you multiply those 300 customers, multiply by maybe 4 transactions in a year, then average transaction value of $200. 300 times 4 times 200 will give you 240,000. If your margin is 25%, that means you're making a profit of 60,000. That's your business as it is today. If you want to increase your profits, just imagine increasing all these components by 25%. At the end of the day, your profit will increase by 305%. Now, you can make it interesting. Any of these levels, if you increase them by 25%, it will affect your bottom line, which is your profit. This is how to work on your profit. Your profit is not a magical number that only appears because you have more customers. You could have more customers and still be unprofitable. Understanding business chassis will help you to deliver value to your business comprehensively, help you to work on your business greatly, and have a marketing machine that delivers profit to your business regularly. Now, you could take a screenshot of this. You could try to understand it more. You can watch it over and over to understand this and try to do it for your business. Now, before you do anything else, before I round up, understand that business is all about selling yourself. Sell yourself, know your products, know the value equation. Value must be greater than the price you are given. When the value is heavier the price can shoot up. The heavier the value you create, the more the price you can charge. Know your competition. Know why your customer should buy from you instead of your competition. That is the bucket list of marketing. Now, can you build your business chassis now? Remember that diagram I showed now? Can you build yours now? So, create your business chassis as it is. Create this table. Now, track your average transaction value, number of transactions, margin, conversion, and leads for a week or a month, depending on your business cycle. Then input the data on your chassis. Second thing to do as a task, create a business chassis for the desired profit level you want to achieve. So if you say, oh, I want to achieve 30% increase in my profit level. So go back to all the levers, ATV, NOT, margin, conversion, and leads. Try working on increase in percentages in them to understand how much do you need to input in effort on those ones to get the desired profit level. So input the new data you need to reach. Then lastly, you create a roadmap to get there. List each of the lever goals on a blank sheet. Oh, I need to increase my average transaction level by 10%. I need to increase my number of transactions to 5 weekly instead of 3. I need to increase my margin to 35% as against 30%. I need to increase my conversion rate from 30% to 50%. And I need to increase my leads from 100 weekly to 150 weekly. List them on a sheet, empty sheet of paper or empty blank pages on Word document. Now, list the tactics you need to employ these goals. List the tactics you need to employ to achieve these goals. And you can consult a coach, you can read up, you can try to look at your business, what people are doing, you can consult Google. Like I do say, there are 2 G's you need to succeed in life. You need Google, you need God and Google. God for inspiration, Google for revelation. God for inspiration, Google could also give you information. If all this cannot be of help to you, if all this seems so cumbersome for you, you know what? I can help you with clarity. I can help you give more clarity to you and help you to increase your profitability. Book a strategy session today. Click the link below, copy it, bit.ly/business consulting with AA. And I will help you to understand your business chassis as it is, understand your profitability level, and help you create plans to reach your desired profitability level, which is the goal of every business owner. If this class has been of very good value to you, if you've taken something out of this, go below this, write the comment about what you have learned in this class. If you have any question, write it there, and I will be answering all the comments all the questions in the comment section. Also, if you've liked this and it's been of value to you, share with your friends, like it, share with people, and I look forward to sharing on another episode with you where we'll be tackling how to create the roadmap to move you from your business chassis as it is to where you want your business chassis to go. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.